So I'm going to share a very important thing with you guys, because as all of you drive for Uber and Lyft, and you probably heard about the rideshare insurance that you can add along with your regular insurance, and some of them probably have that rideshare insurance. So I'll tell you the story how my insurance company scammed me, or you can say refused to pay me by adding some clause or whatever you call that on their agreement, which you cannot ever imagine. You can never imagine. I've been living in this country from almost 25 years, and I have never ever heard these kind of conditions. So I'll tell you the story. I was insured with the State Farm, and I had the rideshare insurance from the beginning, like almost like after driving a year and a half. I bought the rideshare insurance to be sure that I'm covered by every means. So I had an accident on January 11, 2022. I had a riders and I got rear-ended and my car got totaled. And I will explain you about this accident in next video. But so I had that insurance and I was driving for Lyft and Uber. And what happened is, after that accident, my insurance went really high, and that case went 4 years. Like it took 4 years to settle that case, and as I said, I will make a video about that case separately to understand like how and what happened, what I got paid, and how things happened. So particularly this accident on 31st of August 2024, I was driving in a 360 area in Austin, and I picked up the ride from there, two ladies, and one lady was asking me to sit in the front seat, and I had a stuff, so I was just said to her like, okay, you gotta wait for a minute because I gotta move my stuff, so then you can sit. And then she goes with attitude, no, it's fine, I'll sit in the back. I said, okay, fine. Then I took them to the Congress Avenue, South Congress, and on my way I was stopped at the signal light on Barton Spring Road and South Lamar crossing, and I will post the video, I will show the video. And when I see the green signal, I proceed, and there was a guy coming from the right side. He did not stop and he hit my car, and then after just like a little bit he stopped it, came out of the car, looked at my car, went back on his SUV and drove off. So my car is still damaged, my rear view mirror is damaged, my side doors are damaged, up there by the tires is damaged. So altogether I went to the lawyer, and my lawyer, after like sending me to chiropractor like for a couple of sessions, like 3 or 4 sessions, he talked with my insurance company, which I was paying like almost $450 a month, including full coverage of mine, along with the rideshare insurance. So my insurance company declined the case, and it says they didn't decline. They said you have to prove your income, and it has to be less than $25,000 gross to get the claim, otherwise we are not going to cover you. Now my lawyer, he took forever, and he was resisting when I was saying, like when I sent him a license plate and the dash cam footage about the driver, he was just keep saying that car doesn't exist or that vehicle does not exist. After insisting, I forced him. Then he said that he hired, after like a couple of months, then he said that he hired a private investigator, and he contacted the person. Now I have no idea if he called it or he sent a letter. Then he said the person who hit you, he's not complying, so we have to file the case. So after 14 months of holding me with this lawyer, it's the pathetic lawyer. I will tell you about this lawyer in my next video, because about the other case, he's the one who was dealing with that case. He dropped the case and sent me a letter that we are not going to represent you anymore. Now, I'm still in the pain because with the previous accident, I had my disc herniated and I cannot use my left side as much as I used to be. I have so much pain, can't sleep, can't drive as much as used to be. This whole area right here is just badly injured. So I have no choice. So I'm still working. I'm working. And so then I have filed the complaint to the TDI, Texas Department of Insurance. And trust me, I have filed so many complaints. They said, we are going to contact the company and we will reply you and this and that. And they don't reply you. You got to go to their website and there will be just a little simple, like a message, very simple message, does not explain anything at all. And I will post that. So altogether, I'm completely screwed up because I have my vehicle damaged. I have this injury. I have paid so much and my insurance is not paying me. And Texas Department of Insurance is not doing anything. So what I think is that the rideshare insurance is a scam. It's absolutely scam because just think about it. When you are driving by yourself, even your app is on or you're going to go pick up a rider or you are on your way to pick up a rider. And if something happened, you don't need to tell anybody that you're driving Lyft and Uber. And once you pick up a rider, then, you know, Lyft is covering at least your vehicle. They are not covering your any type of body injury or anything at all. They are just going to cover your vehicle, which has a $2,500 deductible. And so paying to these scam-based insurance companies who are scamming a driver in the name of rideshare insurance or side gig or side hustle, it's fraud. I will suggest not to have that, because if you want to pay $400 and $500 to these scammers, you as might just buy the commercial insurance and you'll cover, your vehicle is covered and everything is covered in there. And if you guys have ever heard about this kind of a clause where if you add the rideshare insurance, then your insurance have a limit that you only can make a $2,500 gross income. I mean, 25,000 gross yearly. And when I got insured by this company, so-called the Farmers, through the Toyota, because I called the Toyota, one of my friends suggested me that Toyota is a better company, and while State Farm raised my prices really high because of the accident, so I switched my insurance with the Toyota, and Toyota is buying from Farmers and they're selling to their customers. And Farmers have this kind of a clause in their agreement, and I will post that particular part where it says that if you make more than $2,500 gross, you are not covered. So this is absolutely scam. And I feel like, you know, I need to tell everybody. And also keep it in the mind, if you think that while you have a rider in your car and you got an accident and you got an injury or any type of thing, and you are expecting that Lyft is going to pay you anything, Lyft is only going to give you one finger out of a 5. And you know which finger I'm talking about. These fraud companies have a 000 humanity. They are full of greed. They are full of fraud. They are full of scam. They know how to exploit humans. They know how to play with the human's brain. They know how to add psychology with the technology. So all I'm saying is be careful. Just watch what your insurance says and be prepared. And if you have, or if you heard from anybody of this kind of accident where like driver got injured and they got paid by the Lyft, then I'll be shocked, because in my case, my lawyer completely said that Lyft is not going to cover you anything at all beside the car, and which has a $2,500 deductible. So now if the loss is like $8,000, I have to pay $2,500 from my pocket, plus I'm going to get ding on my car history. So when I'm going to sell that, it will not sell as much as supposed to be. So I'm taking a loss, and insurance companies are making this profit. So if you know anybody who have insurance through the Toyota or Farmers Insurance, especially rideshare insurance, just make sure you're reading the terms and conditions, otherwise you will be screwed. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe for more, because I have worked 12 years in this rideshare industry, and I have so many stories to tell, so many ideas, and I can help the new drivers and other things like how these companies use psychology and technology and everything else. So subscribe and hit the like button. Leave your comment. What do you think about the rideshare insurance? What do you think about Uber and Lyft now in these days? And so on and so on. See you in the next video.